Greetings, friends and Robloxians. Thanks for watching a Little Kingdom production. It is I, Birdbrain Sane, and I'm here in the Little Kingdom testing the totems. The reason I'm doing this is because somebody asked in the DV Discord. Got the question right here. It says, I don't know how totem boost works. So what I've done here is I got a timer going, went ahead and started timing how long does it take for a totem. This is a radish totem. It's not upgraded at all. Its stats are level 0, no upgrades whatsoever, and I've been timing this. It has been picking up and dropping a radish onto the conveyor belt every minute and 30 seconds. With no upgrades, that's what we're getting. A minute and 30 seconds it takes to drop a radish onto the conveyor belt. And this one here, this is for this trough, because what I'm using it for is to feed my yaks. Yaks eat radishes, so they're asleep right now. Having such a little farm like this, I will upgrade it quite a bit in order to speed that minute and 30 up. But let's go ahead and watch this happen. Once the next one hits, I will reset the timer and we'll go ahead and do a fresh start. Okay, there it is. I've started the timer. And my goal here is to have happy yaks. I'm feeding all my animals. Want to get them nice and happy. And the way you do that is by keeping them well fed, keeping them in an environment they like, and then eventually they start giving you tier 2 or even tier 3 eggs if their fertility is high enough. So what we're doing here is just watching, waiting for that minute and 30 to go. And I'm going to be time-lapsing this, so the timer's going faster. I've got the gate and glass surround so we can keep the visual area free of animals. They like to get in there and get in the way. So I just put this up temporarily so we can see what's happening with the conveyor and the totem. All right, we're approaching a minute and 30. It should be dropping in 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is. You know, I was probably off on the timer by 1/10 of a second. Clicking the start button, it's been consistently dropping at a minute and 30. Now let's see what happens when I do a little upgrading. And somehow a yak got into... All right, it seems these fences do not keep the yaks out. That's all right. For the next test, we're going to upgrade this radish totem. Several different ways to upgrade it. We can upgrade the crop growth rate. We're going to show a different farm for how crop growth rate totem upgrades work. For this, we're going to be looking at the action speed. And I looked on Islands Wiki fandom to look at some of what people have found. And on a crop totem, it boosts the rate of action made by each totem, which are spawning and breaking nodes or harvesting crops. If we upgrade the efficiency, the action speed should see an increase in how fast totem picks up and puts down a radish. And that will be the one I would be interested in upgrading for this kind of farm. Let's go ahead and upgrade that. I'm going to upgrade it as much as I can. Remember that it was a minute and 30. All right, so I got it maxed out. So we went from level 0 to now maxed out. And once this starts, okay, starting the timer. Saw the radish go in there. How much faster is it going to be with a fully maxed out efficiency? 37 seconds. So it was a minute, almost a minute faster. 53 seconds faster. I just pulled out a calculator to do that math. 53 seconds faster. That's quite a bit faster. So that's what upgrading the efficiency is going to do for you. Now, upgrading product yield, we'll have to look at that in a different kind of farm. So I'll meet you over on the test platform and we'll do another test with a different kind of totem. All right, I'm just going to use this one plot of grass here because it was already there, and I'm going to put down a conveyor and a chest, and I'm going to use a tomato totem. We're going to put down 1 tomato seed. Okay, for this one, we do not need the timer, so I'll go ahead and close that. For this one, we just want to know I've got a tomato seed here in the dirt. We're looking at totem upgrade. This is a tomato seed and a tomato totem. It's got no upgrades right now. We're looking at the quality level, the product yield. With 0 quantity upgrade, how many tomatoes do we get from the totem when it picks up 1 tomato? What's the yield going to be? It should just be 1 tomato with no upgrades. But then I hypothesize when we fully upgrade that, it's going to be maybe 2 or 3 tomatoes with each pickup. Maybe even more. It'll be interesting to find out. I'll go ahead and water this to speed it up. Might even fertilize it. It takes a long time for a tomato to grow. Okay, so it just picked it up. It picked it up, but it hasn't yet put it on the conveyor to go into the chest. All right, there it is. 1 tomato. Let's see what happens. I'm going to get that tomato out of there. Let's upgrade that. Okay, so we've maxed out the level there. Now we just wait for it to pick up the next tomato. Okay, it picked the tomato up. Wait for it to drop. There, the tomato went into the chest. How many did we get? 3. All right, fully upgraded the quality is going to triple the amount of yield, the amount of crop items it's going to put down onto the conveyor. We can assume it would be the same with ore. So if you were, say, using a stone totem, it's going to put down 1 stone at a time. If you max out the quality, that 1 totem's going to put out 3. When you add them up and you get a whole bunch of totems doing that at the same time, you're going to be producing quite a bit of stuff. All right. Okay, I almost forgot. We're going to check the quality upgrade of a unique totem. We're going to put a nearby unique totem, and Wiki says that the upgrade is going to increase production yield for each different type of totem within an 8-block radius. So it only needs to be 8 blocks away. We'll go ahead and put it real close. So I'll do a wheat totem. Okay, starting off with just 1 unique totem. We've got a wheat totem here. We're going to see how much more tomatoes will be produced from this 1 tomato seed, 1 tomato plant being harvested by that tomato totem. So the chest is, I wasn't looking and I got 4. Okay, so let's see what happens here. I'm going to go ahead and cut forward. We'll cut forward to see when it drops the tomato in the chest and see if we are now getting 4. So that would be an increase of +1 with the 1 unique totem. Let's see what happens. All right, it looks like the tomato's full grown and it just got picked. Now we're waiting for it to be dropped onto the conveyor. Wait for it. If I had the action speed upgraded, it would happen a little faster. But we're just doing 1 upgrade at a time here. This is efficiency. We got 3. All right, so we got 3. I wonder if it's 3 or 4. I don't know. But let's go ahead and do 1 more check. Wait for that to grow 1 more time and see if I don't get 4. Maybe 4 was a fluke. All right, it's full grown. Okay, the totem just picked it. Now we'll wait for it to drop onto the conveyor. There it is. And we got 3. Okay, so interesting. Let's try putting out more unique totems for each unique totem. There's a watermelon, starfruit, a potato, pumpkin, and an onion. All right. Do I have any other unique totems? Try a berry and carrot. So that's 1, 2, 3, 8 unique totems. Only the tomato totem is upgraded, higher efficiency. The tomato's fully grown, should be picked any second. And it just got picked, so now we're waiting for it to go onto the conveyor, into the chest. 6. All right. We go from 3 to 6 by putting out all these unique totems. I say that's a pretty good upgrade. If you had tomatoes, or say it was watermelons or star fruits, you're going to be getting 6 out of each plant for each harvest. That's going to add up quick. This is definitely a good upgrade. I highly recommend it. Now let's go look at the last upgrade. Okay, we're going to be looking at utility. It's maxed out. It helps me grow spirit crop here 135% faster. When I need a lot of neon really fast, and you cannot auto harvest neon. You have to manually harvest it. There's no totem for neon, but you can use any totem. And right here I've got a potato totem with the fully upgraded utility that assists with speeding up the nearby crop growth rate. Let's see how fast it goes. Well, first let me harvest them. And now you can see clearly that I've got a very strangely shaped farm here. It's perfectly designed for my 60 seeds that I keep on hand. And I've got sprinklers, which also help speed up the growth rate, and water catchers to feed the sprinklers. But we're going to take down the totem for now. I'll leave the sprinklers. We'll take down the totem. I'll start the timer, get that timer up. And once I start the timer, I'll plant the first seed, and then we'll look and see how fast plants start to grow. So starting the timer, planting the seeds. Looks like they're about to be fully grown. We're at 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Once the first plant is harvested by my swing here, I'm going to go ahead and stop the timer. Okay, these are fully grown. Why isn't it picking up there? It was about 2 minutes, and well, I'll take a look at the timer, the replay, and we'll make sure to get that an exact. But I'm guessing it was about 2:40. I'll put the time into what it really was when that first one got full grown over here. Now let's do the same test with the upgraded totem. And it doesn't matter what kind of totem I use. I'll just put down an onion totem, and then I'm going to fully upgrade its utility. Okay, set the timer. Seeds in hand. Ready to plant the first seed, and start the timer, plant the seeds. All right, they're all planted. Time lapse again. You can see already at 20 something seconds, first ones that I put in have popped up to their first growth spurt. They're popping up like popcorn. They don't all pop up in the same order that I planted them. There it is. All right, so it's ready. The minute 16. That was fast. Minute 16 seconds for them to be fully grown, ready to harvest. That is fast compared to the 2 minutes and 40 seconds. That's at the time more than half. Definitely a good reason to have your totems upgraded fully for utility. 135% crop growth rate increased. I like it. Now the last totem upgrade I'm going to show you is an ore totem. Okay, we're here in my little industrial area. I'm going to show you a bit about totem upgrades for the ore totems. Here I'm getting a bunch of stone because it's going to be needed in the totem upgrades, and I don't actually have that much stone on me right now. Let's see. Maybe I have enough. So stone, 2,539. Hopefully that's enough. Let me take a bunch of these down. The ore totems, the only real difference is in the utility. The efficiency and quality are going to both have the same effect that the crops did. The efficiency is the action speed, how fast the action. It's going to pick the nodes up and fill the slots. And you could run by and just touch the totem every now and then to extract the stone out of it. But that's not really the best use. I would recommend putting the totem on a conveyor. That's what I'm going to show you here. You could also use a ore totem to increase break speed. Do that for tree farms You might have seen in one of my tree farm videos, most players who do tree farming put ore totems near their tree farm and upgrade the utility, which increases the block hit damage of anything you're striking that's nearby. This totem should be picking those stones up and filling these slots here in just a moment. So let's see that happen. All right. Took quite a while for it to pick it up. If we were to upgrade the efficiency, that would happen faster. This is what I would recommend doing as soon as you can. Put that stone totem or iron ore totem, whatever it is, on a conveyor belt going into a chest. Within just a few seconds, it's going to drop several stone right into this chest, and this is the way to get stone fast. Let's watch it happen. All right, there it is. 5. So I've seen it happen 5 or 6. I'm going to upgrade this utility, or excuse me, quality. Do quality first, product yield. Let's go ahead and upgrade that as much as I can. All right, I maxed it out. Now let's see how much it puts out. So nothing in the chest yet. This next output should be more than 6 or 5. It should be way more than 5. All right, there it goes. Let's see, how many did we get? 25. All right, fully upgrading it is going to multiply that by at least 5. Let's upgrade the utility, which is going to increase block hit damage of things that are near. Block hit damage when near anything. Anything you hit is going to be affected by that. First, I'm going to put out an anvil, and with a stone pickaxe, this is stone, right? Yep, stone pickaxe. I've got an anvil here. It's a pretty hard item. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits with that anvil. This time, I'm going to upgrade block hit damage all the way. Oh, I wasn't able to get it all the way. Probably short on gearboxes, I'm guessing. But I got it quite a ways. Anvil is going to, it was 6, right? So 1, 2. Decreased it by 4 hits. That's pretty good. If you were farming trees or anything that you needed to break really fast, good thing to do is upgrade the utility on an ore totem. I hope this helps you guys. If you were interested in how totem upgrades work, I think I've covered everything. Please leave a comment in the video if you've got any thoughts you want to add to this, any suggestions or tips, much appreciated. Please share and help the community. Please join the Little Kingdom Discord. If you haven't already liked and subscribed, please do that. Much appreciated. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, have fun and keep it imaginary.